Good evening friends. In today's lecture we are going to start with the another problem of admission of partner, in which there is a problem which is given in your textbook 12th class. So what is the problem? See that on your screen. The balance sheet of Sahil and Nikhil, who share profits in the ratio of 3:2 as on 31st March 2017. The balance sheet given as follows. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2017. Liability side you can see creditors and capital of both partners Sahil and Nikhil. Creditors are 60,000 and Sahil Nikhil's capital were 80,000 and 1 lakh. Total capital 1 lakh 80,000. On the asset side you can see furniture of 60,000, building 72,000, debtors 40,000, closing stock, that means stock 48,000, cash in hand 20,000, which is the opening balance of cash. So we need to open what cash account in the problem when we are going to show the effect of admitted partners capital. So that we will see afterwards. First of all, see the adjustment what given, on which condition the third partner Varad admitted. Varad admitted on 1st April 2017. That means the next year first day. Okay, on the following terms. Varad was to pay rupees 1 lakh for his share of capital. That means he had contributed 1 lakh rupees as capital. Number 2, he was also to pay 40,000 as his share of goodwill. That means he had paid the goodwill amount in cash. The new profit sharing ratio is 3:2:3. That means the new ratio after the admission of partner is given. So in this case, we need to calculate the sacrifice ratio, because I told you that thing, that when 1/4, 1/3 or 1/5 like that share of new partner is given, at that time your old ratio is only your sacrifice ratio. But in this problem new ratio is provided, and when new ratio is provided you need to just subtract from new share old share of that partner. So your old share minus new share of partner, so you will get what? Sacrifice ratio. So that also calculation we need to do before the solving the problem. That we will do. Number 4, old partners decided to revalue the assets as follows. So revalued figure are given. You have to compare these figures with the old figures of balance sheet. Building 1 lakh rupees. Old value is 72,000. You can see in the problem 72,000. Then furniture 48,000. Old valuation is 60,000. So furniture decreased. Building increased. Debtors 38,000. And in bracket it is given in view of likely bad debts. That means debtors might be get decreased. So what is old amount? 40,000. New amount is 38,000. Obviously 2,000 is a difference, and which is they have given the reason because of bad debts, not RDD. Okay, let it be. Number 5. It was found that there was a liability for 3,000 for goods in March 2017, but recorded on 2nd April 2017. We are preparing this profit and loss adjustment account and passing these journal entries, all things on 1st April only. But liability is already created in the last year only, March 2017. Effect was given in April 2017. So we need to consider this effect, and we have to give this liability effect in your revaluation account, as well as we have to journalize the entry if you are preparing the journal entries. What question is provided? You are required to prepare profit and loss adjustment account, capital accounts of the partners, and balance sheet after the admission of Varad. So this is a usual question, and we are also preparing the journal entries today. First of all, see, sacrifice ratio calculation working note is provided. Old ratio is provided 3:2. That means 3/5 and 2/5. First partner Sahil, second partner Nikhil. When we need to calculate the sacrifice ratio, we must know the new ratio also. So if new ratio is provided, there is a new ratio provided 3:2:3, in which the first two partners are only old partners and last partner is new partner. Okay, so in this ratio 3 upon the ratio is changed now. 3 upon it is 8, and of second partner 2/8. So when we are putting these values in formula, sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So first partner's sacrifice ratio calculation would be like this. How it is come? See, 3 upon 5, that is old share of Sahil, upon 3 upon 8, that is a new ratio of new share of Sahil. That means we need to make the similar denominator, then only we can find the subtraction between the first fraction and second fraction. So 8 3s are 24, cross multiplication we have to do. 8 3s are 24 and 5 3s are 15. So 24 minus 15 upon 40. That means difference is 9 upon 40. Next is Nikhil's sacrifice ratio calculation. 2 upon 5 and 2 upon 8. That means the second partner's share. See, it is a 2 and divided by total of all these 8. Okay. So multiply firstly the denominator to each other, that is 5 8s are 40. So denominator becomes common. 8 to the 16, that multiplication of second fraction's denominator to first fraction's numerator. Then 5 multiplied by 2. So you will get figure 16 minus 10. So ultimately you will get subtraction and new fraction, that is 6 upon 40. While considering this ratio for sacrifice ratio, at that time just consider the numerators, that is 9 upon 6. So if we simplify it, you will get sacrifice ratio 3:2. So this was the calculation of sacrifice ratio. Note down it. And then second working note is goodwill calculation. Goodwill calculation, what you need to do only just distribute the goodwill in sacrifice ratio. Because we had found out this sacrifice ratio afterwards, that's why I have given this calculation of goodwill, or else you can do it orally only. So the total goodwill which the Bharat brought 40,000, distributed in sacrifice ratio. So 40,000 into 3 upon 5 is equal to 24,000. Nikhil's share was 2 upon 5, that's why 40,000 into 2 upon 5. So ultimately you will get figures 24,000 and 16,000, which should be credited to whom? To the old partners. We have to just find the journal entries firstly, because journal is the base for writing the ledgers or the posting in the ledger. So what are the journal entries in the books of new firm that are provided in the next slide? See, there are no dates given. Okay, the date is only one date, that is the 1st April 2019. So while writing this journal entries, first of all, the two entries are mandatory, that is a capital brought by partner and goodwill brought by partner. So first entry I have made here, cash account debit to goodwill account 40,000. Immediately second, what is the narration? Being goodwill brought by new partner in cash. Second entry is regarding to the goodwill distribution that I have just told you. The calculation is 24,000 and 16,000. So goodwill account debit to Sahil's capital account to Nikhil's capital account. What is the narration? Being goodwill distributed in sacrifice ratio. So sacrifice ratio is 3:2. Next entry is about Bharat's contribution as a capital to the firm. To the firm he has provided 1 lakh rupees. That's why cash account debit. Why cash account? Because in your problem the cash account is provided, cash in hand balance is provided 20,000. So here we identified there is a cash account, not a bank account. If it is a bank account, then we will make entry of bank account debit to goodwill account or bank account debit to Bharat's capital account. So what is next entry? Cash account debit to Bharat's capital account, that is 1 lakh rupees calculation, contribution as a capital in cash. Number 4, revaluation entry started after that. As I have told you, the sequence is what? First of all, goodwill calculation or capital contribution, these two entries. Next is a revaluation entries, or if there is reserves funds provided, that must be distributed. Here no funds provided, reserve fund, general reserve or any profit and loss account balance is not provided in the problem, in the balance sheet. So we need not to do that entry. Next is a revaluation entries. In the furniture, the 12,000 amount is depreciated. So what is the old valuation? Just discuss the revalued entries, revaluation entries. Old valuation of furniture is 60,000, new valuation is 48,000, so 12,000 decrease. Furniture already have 60,000 balance, it is now become 48,000, so 12,000 is the difference because of depreciation. So depreciation, in that we used to do the same entry in previous year as depreciation account debit to furniture account. But here we will make the some changes, that instead of depreciation we will write here revaluation account debit to furniture account. Building, regarding building 72,000, new valuation is 1 lakh. So it is increase. Building already have debit balance because of asset. It is asset. If asset increase, give more debit to it. So building account debit to revaluation account by the difference amount. So what is difference? 28,000. Next is a debtors. Debtors decrease. Debt is also an asset. 2,000 decreased. So you will make the entry revaluation account debit to debtors account. Next is a liability created. Liability created means what? Liability, what is the exact balance of liability in every problem? That is a credit balance. So we have to give revaluation account debit and liability account credit. So that we will make the entry. So how the entry is passed? See here. These entries are firstly observed. What furniture is depreciated, so revaluation instead of depreciation here, revaluation account debit to furniture account being furniture depreciated. Number 5, revaluation account to debtors account 2000 as it is decreased by as bad debts. Next is a revaluation account debit to creditors account because of unrecorded liability regarding what? Goods regarding liability, what it will be if it is a credit purchases. And credit purchase creates what? Creditors. So that's why creditors are created by rupees 3,000. So revaluation account debit to creditors account. This is the entry you need to pass. What is narration? Being unrecorded liability of goods recorded. 3,000 amount. Next is 7th entry, building account debit to revaluation account. Just I said that if the asset increase, give more debit to that particular asset by the difference amount. So 28,000 must be debited. Building account debit 28,000 to revaluation account 28,000. Being building value appreciated. And at the end, you need to just pass the entry of revaluation profit or revaluation loss. Here, if you will make the calculation, just oral calculation, you will find whether the revaluation account is in profit or loss. So if you will count debits to revaluation account, so it is a debit posting. If you will calculate credit posting of revaluation account, it is a credit total. So how many times and by what amount revaluation debited, that we will count first. Revaluation account here 12,000, here 2,000, 2 times, that is 12 plus 2, 14,000. In this 3,000 debit, so 17,000, and here 28,000 credit. So difference is we can see in the debits. So revaluation account more debit must be given by rupees 17,000. So equal total, the revaluation account will be balanced, get balanced. 28,000 to the 28,000 by what amount? By giving 11,000 debit. So that's why the last entry is revaluation account debit 11,000. So we need to give this profit to whom? To the partners. To which partners? To the old partners. So that's why entry was made, and the revaluation profit is distributed in old profit sharing ratio, that is 6,600 and 4,400. And final narration is being revaluation profit credited to partners capital account.